Fellas, good morning. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. He's coming. He's here. Whew. Uzimako, Mr. Jacker. Okay. Matt to the 90s. Welcome. Podcast. Welcome. Jasper. I was watching a bootcamp narrative while I was with an amazing teaching, bro. Thank you, brother. My dude, good morning. David, good morning. Dixie, Ethan, Jaden, Luca, John, Frax, Jesse, Nick, Pillar, Peter. Good morning, guys. Top of the AM. Buenos dias. All right. It's a bank holiday. Why are you trading on your bank holiday? First of all, it's not a bank holiday. Is that day a bank holiday? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Hold on. Okay, it is a Federal Reserve holiday. But the markets are open. There's a pre-market. The markets are open. So it's technically not a bank holiday. You fuckers. So yeah, we're trading. Full pour paper. Quick question. Why do you trade MGC and not GC? Because it's micro, smaller contracts. MNQ. Definitely de-risk today. Definitely de-risk. Definitely minimize risk. And we'll see what we can get. No meta. Go back up higher. You need to make me my money. But the markets are down a little bit today. You see, we had 3 beautiful trades yesterday. As you can see, let me show you. You can see we had... Oh, it's not wanting to show anymore. Okay, wait. Maybe we go to the 5-minute. Oh, no. Oh, I'm on paper. I am. That's why. Hold on. Log out of paper. Log into Trade of 8. Apex Connect. There she is. Okay. So, I don't know why it's like this. GC is nuts, yeah. So you can see we had a beautiful dip in the midnight open, right? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution back up there. Dip in the midnight open. Caught the last bit of the short to midnight open, the last bit of the long, and then we also caught an Asian trade on gold. So that was not shabby. Just doesn't want to show up anymore. But now what I'm looking at is I'm going to mark out and delete all this above and still mark out sell side liquidity because I believe it left it open. No, it barely took it. But we're in this 15-minute or 1 hour for value gap, consolidating above consequent encroachment. Right? Thank you for the subscription, Zach. Yeah, Camel, I have no idea why I don't see your messages on TikTok Live. I promise you I'm not egoing you. So we're consolidating in that 1 hour for value gap. What I would want to see is potentially 930 to go boop, down, soup this low, then rip up higher, break that high. I'm not going to engage a long until we break this high. I'm not going to engage into a long until we take that low. You know what I mean? So there's 2 outcomes that we need to do before I engage into a long. I can consolidate here. I need to see it take that low, then trade above this high, then I'll look for long. Okay? You got to set out your narrative, your profile first. So, patience. We're going to wait for 9:30, which comes out very shortly. And let's see what happens here. Oh my gosh, it went up 21% yesterday. Yeah. Okay. So right now we're just consolidating. I want to see 930 move us out of this range. Right now this is seek and destroy range until we break either one of those highs or lows. He can't on YouTube? What do you mean? I can't play background music on YouTube. I play music on TikTok. I see that 99% of his entries include SMT with a course of confirmation. You bozo. What? Who the fuck are you talking to? Yes, I'm still in Bitcoin short. Fuck it. It's like, it's 9:30 a.m. Okay. It's like, bro, I haven't even finished my coffee yet. Motherfucker's already on timing. He's not a hater, guys. He wasn't talking to me. No, I agree with Pancake. You can't just use SMT as an entry. It's a confirmation tool. Bro, I thought I already had somebody going ham on me. I was like, dude, it's Veterans Day, okay? We show it's 9:29. It's not even market open. Am I long at meta? Yes, I put $100,000 in the meta. So we're getting a beautiful rip up higher, but like I said, right? Like I said, you have to set out your narrative. You have to set out your parameters before you look for an entry, especially in a day like today. What I want to see is get out of this range here. This is a common range for a seek and destroy profile. Once we get out of this little box, then I will look for my entry. But until then, we need to just wait and let the price action get out of that range. Okay? Ideally, we take the low first and then move up to the high. Ugh. Hold on. Miss ya, wish I could kiss ya. Okay. Bro, I hate getting these emails from Alpha Futures, bro. Oh my gosh, guys. The market is open. If it wasn't open, I wouldn't be streaming. I don't trade crypto. Just want to get out of this range. Santiago de la Vega. Thank you for the subscription. Bank holiday, go home. Yeah, apparently I have to. Where's my home? Not a real stream, it's AI. Yeah, it's a bank holiday stream. It's not an actual person talking right now. Okay, buddy. So we're getting out of this range slightly. Looking pretty nice, right? Want to break out of that high. Patience. Patience. Everyone hit that subscribe button. I live stream every AM session, PM session, sometimes Asian. Popular Forex guru Romeo claiming Lily Phillips stole his idea to sleep with 1,000 men in 24 hours. Ah, it's so funny. My announcement channel is not missing. I can see it. Everyone sees it. Just gotta look harder. Maybe you closed it. Day one of asking for funded because I blew the last one. Well, stop that count right now because it's not happening. Ooh, I got a stomachache already, guys. My mic is close. It's right here. I'm not gonna shove it down my throat. Ideally, like right, like, oof. What I said was I want to get out of this consolidation, guys. Ooh. I don't know how I'm gonna actually stay for. I don't know how this is gonna last, but we'll figure it out. It's another coffee incident. I want to get out of this consolidation, take that low, then I'll look for longs. Right now we're in a time distortion. Let's look at gold here. Gold's bullish, but looks like it's in a bearish daily profile, to be honest. Could trade back into that gap there. It's in that 4-hour fair value gap. Gold looks like a better market to be trading right now, to be honest. We'll keep an eye on it as we wait for our NQ. See, because we can still go to the gold. Bullish bias. Bullish bias. But guys, the Apex discount ends tonight. Don't miss out. Code Ben at checkout. 70% off, $40 activation fee, and 1 day to pass, and 70% off reoccurring. Do not miss out on a great deal today. Do all of your family and friends ask to copy trade you? Nobody in my family trades. And I'm keeping it that way. And I'm keeping it that way. Gonna be the man I need. Do 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 do. Is that a game, Apex? What do you mean? Apex is a firm. 10K subs coming soon. I know, guys. It's actually crazy. If we can get to like 200 before the end of today, we could probably hit 10,000 by the end of the week. Haters gonna hate, lovers gonna love. It don't really matter. None of the above. I'm going to pee. Okay, what the fuck? Oh my gosh, my stomach, guys. I might have to do the chair. I might actually have to do the chair. I might leave the chair to trade. Waiting for price action. Right now we're looking at gold. Gold is pushing a little bit lower. Want to see it retest that gap there. NQ starting to rip up higher, take this high, which is exactly what we wanted to see. Oh. Just trading back to the regular trading hour gap here. Looks like a beautiful reaction from that 1 hour fair value gap. Finally breaking out of the range. Ow. No, it'll go away, guys. Hold on. Yeah, it'll go away. It'll go away. I swear. Oh my gosh. It's not going away. Guys, I actually have to go for 5 minutes. Let me add a text thing. Ow! Yo! Okay, wait. I'm so sorry, guys. I'll set alerts. Don't worry. Bro, I actually have to go. I'm so sorry. Guys, I'm so sorry. Just wait 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes. I swear. Hold on. I swear. I'm back. I'm back. Chat, I'm back. I'm back. We didn't miss anything. We didn't miss anything. Okay. Okay. We're back. Yo! Every man has to visit the toilet in the AM. Dude, Quincy, thank you for the 275. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was the Black Hawk. This time I couldn't win. This time I couldn't win. I couldn't win. It's a game of I wouldn't have been able to win. No way. We're back. We didn't miss much. It looks like we're gonna probably be trading gold this AM. Ooh. Was it the fastest? No, definitely not the fastest. No, coffee gets me like when it wants to, because I can have coffee and nothing happens. It's just when it wants to. When it feels like I as soon as I have something I'm doing, it's gonna kick in. Okay, we're waiting for a displacement out of this high range here. So once that happens, then we'll engage. But for gold here, gold is looking nice for sells. Looking like a daily reversal here. Looks like it wants to sell off a little bit, maybe rebalance the sell side there. Right? I'm not going to take sells because it just souped those lows right there, and it looks like it could turn back up higher. And on terms of our buy side liquidity, it could go up to those equal highs like we've been anticipating it's going to go to for a while now. And that's our draw, so I'm not going to take any shorts. But if we get a push away from that, I could take a long towards that. So we're going to be trading gold today. So let me go MGC. We're going to go mark out those highs that we wanted to mark out. You can see that's where we caught our beautiful winning trade yesterday. Let's get rid of that. And we'll want to see it push down a little bit lower. Maybe down to that volume balance and then turn up, right? Because I'm bullish, right? You want to see it soup these lows. Maybe disrespect this fair value gap here. And then we can potentially look for a long. So let's see. Let's see. But by the way, guys, if you guys don't already know, the Apex sale ends tonight, so don't miss out on the amazing deal of 70% off reoccurring, which means every month. In case you don't pass, it's always going to be 70% off. And you can pass in one day with code Ben, get rid of the consistency rule, and on top of that, $40 activation fee. So don't miss out. Code Ben at Chico for Apex. That was the Apex deal. But guys, we're almost at 10,000 followers, subscribers. Isn't that crazy? W trade last night, thank you. Am I papering? No. But very, 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 very small leverage. Looks like he still wants to sell off right now. Looks like a beautiful sell off. I think he could soup that low then turn up. It's not in my direction of bias, so I'm not going to take a short. I do think it's still going up to these equal highs up here. So I'm not going to take a short. I think this is a little bit of a pushback before we go up there. Patience. Benny in the chits. Man, I wish I could listen to music on YouTube. I remember back in like 2015 that it wasn't nothing was copyright and everyone could listen to whatever they wanted to, and then they dropped the copyright stuff on everything. Did you get off on because of the chop? Yes. All right. That is not something we want to engage in. So we jump into gold, which is a lot cleaner today. It's definitely the move. So you can see we soup this high, trading down lower, take that low one more time. But I'm still bullish. I just need to wait for it to start to reverse back up higher. We have a bunch of equal highs up there on top of our equal highs up there as well with our inefficiency. I don't have a stop loss on Meta. It's an investment. If you use code BED, it gets rid of the consistency rule in the combine, and you can pass in 1 day on Apex. Beautiful reaction there, though. I would like to see it dip even lower, to be honest, just to that volume bounce right there. It's exactly where I want to see it to go to, and then start turning up. There's a little 1 hour order block right here. That is an order block. It trades into inefficiency. So right there's an order block as well. Let's measure out the quadrants. Okay. So we're about to reach to that volume balance, but ideally I want to see us go back up towards the highs. NQ. Beautiful. Okay. No, beautiful, chat. You see that it's sweeping that low there. Sweeping the consolidation low. Looks like it's turtle swooping it. And then, like I said, I'm not going to look for longs until we break these highs. So now that we took the sells, we can break these highs, and beautiful. We'll look for some longs. But right now, my attention is on gold still. Yes, I'm still in the Bitcoin short. Let's see if it disrespects this mitigation block. This is what I would look for longs. Once it disrespects this mitigation block right here, that is a confirmation that we're going to be bullish. Benny in the chats. Quadrant tool is literally the Fibonacci retracement. HMT, thank you for the subscription. NQ, I already looked at it, mate. Charter says it's ready to work with the U.S. to maintain stable global supply chain. That's good. Yeah, why do you guys want NQ so bad when it's cleaner on gold? Exactly. 7 minutes for a new hour. Exactly. Well, 8, but we're gonna be patient. Guys, I'm taking a risk, and this is a controlled risk, okay? This is controlled. This is proper risk management. You know why I'm taking this? Because I had a previous L. I did have a previous L, okay? But we recovered from it, and it was a small L. It was a quick L. So this is the risk I'm taking. Another coffee. I need the energy, okay? Small risk management right here. A little risk management. Guys, think about it. I already emptied the tank. We're good, okay? It's risk management. Bro. Yo. Guys, I need my morning coffees. I don't know what you're talking about. Benny in the chats. Benny in the chats. Benny in the chats. Benny in the chats. Mark out these highs here. Okay, and then mark out the low that we just took. And mark out the target high. So that's NQ right there. That's what we're paying attention to. We need to go to that 1 hour and draw out that 1 hour fair value gap as well. In 5 minutes, we need to body up here if we're going to be bullish on NQ. Looking like a beautiful turtle soup reaction. Look at those wicks. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you for the subscription, brother. I really want the fishbone setup. Colombian coffee. I like my Starbucks dark roast. Belly in the chats. This is gold. This is NASDAQ. Asia is 8:30 p.m. on TikTok Eastern time, but I don't do it every day. I might do it today. It depends. We don't have Dunkin' Donuts here, but Starbucks is way better. Yeah, I might switch Asian session over to 7 p.m. I've been thinking about it. How'd you get a coffee from Starbucks so quick? Magic, brother. Look at like a beautiful reaction back into the outside. But like I said, I'm not engaging for longs until we body above these highs. And thank you, brother, for the $2.39. I appreciate you, man. For the Canada, where would I go? No idea. Thank you, Quincy. We're going to be patient, guys. We have 10 a.m. coming. Got a nice shift of structure here on that gold. But we're in that 5-minute radius of that mitigation block, so we can't touch it. We need to see that mitigation block get disrespected. It can easily just rip down lower again. My funded futures. Bigger coffee on us. Bank holidays always slow. Yo, shout out my funded futures, bro. What? Yo. No way. Thank you for the 20. Chat, type 1 if you use my funded futures. Chat, type 1 if you use my funded futures. Okay. Okay. So, damn. Okay. I guess my chat loves you. Oh, except for Layo. 111 damn. Okay. Well, I appreciate you for stopping by, dropping 20 bucks. But yeah, I'll definitely get a better coffee then. Patience, guys. Right? You see, NQ is very, very choppy. We did take the low that we wanted to take longs. Now we just need a body above the highs. And on gold, we're still in that mitigation block, so we need to stay patient and wait for us to break out of this little range here that we have. Okay. Not going to get into longs yet, but I am loving the way gold's looking. Am loving the way gold's looking. Gold's cooking. I'm going to get another toilet. Yeah, I've been sipping this pretty fast. I got to chill. Black coffee, plain black coffee, is dark roast is no joke in the morning, bro. I'm not kidding. But we're looking like NQ is cleanly moving up higher now. So that's a pretty nice look. NQ's starting to get out of this, but it's still in the consolidation range. It needs to body out here. Then I can attack those highs there. But gold is catching my eye more right now. Just got my payout off stream last night. Thanks, Ben. Let's go, brother. Congratulations. But yeah, guys, this discount code with Apex, my code always stays on, but the discount ends tonight, 11:59 p.m. 70% off, $40 activation fee, $70 reoccurring, and as well with the code BED, you can also pass in one trade. It gets rid of your consistency rule for the combine. So do not miss out on this deal that ends at 11:59 tonight. 11:59. It's for all months. Tammy, if you use this discount right now, it's 70% off for all the months. In case you don't pass in 1 month. But once you pass, then it's an activation fee, and then you don't pay anything else. I passed my first account following your trades and risk management. Let's go, Jamal. No, it won't go up again. They did that last time, Lachlan, so that's not going to happen. I'd be surprised if they do it 2 times in a row. They'll probably do like some sort of Thanksgiving deal or something. Benny in the Jets. Can I work? Yo. You hate my London streams. Well, I mean, good thing I don't stream on London. Fuck. Betty and the Jets. It's 11:11 today. Make a wish. That is not the importance of 11:11. Gold's starting to move down lower. NQ starting to move down lower again. Still looks like it is lacking that displacement. See how it's using this mitigation block? It's not really retracing any PD rate, but it's using the mitigation block to trade lower again. Like I said, once we break that mitigation block, then I'll trigger for longs. Chucky, what's up, brother? Have I taken a trade yet? No. Udonis James. Happy Veterans Day. Yes, sir. Did I go to Western? No. Benny in the Jets. One second, chat. No, Slits. I'm pretty sure Udonis has been... I've timed him out for 24 hours, maybe 8 times. Let me see if it's the same Udonis. There's 2 Udonises that come into the stream. Let me see. View channel activity. Let's see. Yeah, chat, look. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 live streams. And he's got timed out for 24 hours twice already. He's been in my stream 5 times. 5 times. Hating. Five times. He didn't even, bro, what the fuck? I didn't even hate today. He's a new man. Yeah, guys, maybe he's a changed man. Maybe he's a changed man. I wouldn't call him a man, but maybe he's a changed person. Why wait for the body above the high? To confirm a shift in structure. Wicks do the damage, right? Wicks don't tell stories. You need to wait for the body. What do you actually think someone like that does in a day? Like, honestly, what do you actually think someone in like that does? Like, somebody... Like, I'm going to wake up today and I'm going to spend my time watching somebody else day trade and hate on them. What do you actually think they do in a day? And not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, but 5 times. 5 times, bro. Why did Chong just type foe? What is bias today? Bullish. I make 150K per year from home. What you wish you could do? Thirst for course sales. I'm not here to flex about money. But I made that in the month of October, Adonis, from home at 19. So. Can I check Tesla? That is down 1%. Tesla's down 1.6%. Adonis thought he cooked with that one. I know. 150K in Canada is like, it's like what? 100K, $107,000 a year in US. Still a lot of money. Good for him. Not from trading. You make 98% of that from my affiliates. Making 150K a month from affiliates is crazy. And I don't sell a course, Udonis. But making $150,000 a month from affiliates, bro's got to be like Mr. Beast, bro. Alpha Futures just took my profits from yesterday, but not my losses because of the glitch. I have no idea, Jasper. I don't trade Alpha Futures. Udonis, you got a lot of time to be in someone's stream talking shit for 5 days in a row for someone that makes 150K a year. Seems like somebody might be jealous. Damn, bro, you just saved me from a loss. Why? You weren't going to take a trade? I mean, you were about to take a trade. Just ranging, bro. It's a holiday. Gold is not ranging. Gold is moving. This is not ranging either. It's actually getting out of the range here. Beautiful. It's exactly what we wanted to see, chat. A rip down lower. Now, if that gets pushed back up high and we body above there, that's exactly what we want to see. Bro, no way I'm about to take the MacBook to the shit. Okay, buddy. I'm not on a practice account, no. And you know what's even funnier? That the guy's like, I make 150K a year. I was like, oh yeah, but you don't make 150K a month from trading. You make it from affiliates. Even if I did make 150K a month from affiliates, that's still 150K a fucking month. You know what I mean? Quincy! Ben, how do you feel that at least 20% of your audience is watching you on the toilet right now? Okay. Yeah. Thanks. I totally wanted to know that. Thank you for the 7. Like, even if I make 150K a month selling socks on Amazon, is that not better than making 10K a month working in finance, working in sales? Or like, do you have to be in a specific industry? Still making the money, and I'm also making it from trading. If you don't believe me, but you don't have to. Remember the fishbone strategy? Yeah. I'm not going to wipe it because of you, Ben. Okay. So the markets are coupling a little bit here. What did Mason say? I don't see Mason's message. It's blocked by YouTube. Oh, there it is. I'm stroked, bro. Bro. Looks like that cornball's not on my stream anymore. How many liters of water do you drink a day? I have no idea. I try to drink enough. Oh, he's still in here. You literally selling a $200 course. So even if I was selling a course, which that isn't a course, it's selling my models. Even if I was, and I'm making 150K a month. So what? I'm still making 150K a month. I'm still doing that while sitting on my computer, trading, helping my family while working from home at 19 years old. And you literally just said you make 150K a year and you're in my stream when you could be working, hating on a guy for the 5th day in a row. Do you not see where I'm coming from? And I'm not trying to hate back on you. I'm just trying to say, like, your actions, you are in the position you are today because of your mentality and your actions. Because you waste your time shit talking other people, because you waste your time doing this, is the reason why you're in the situation that you're in. Right? Successful people don't have the time to be wasting their energy on someone. If they don't like them, they don't watch them. It's that simple. Right? So I'm asking you, from man to man or man to boy, do you think you're using your time wisely right now? Do you think that your future kids, if maybe you're 50 years old and already have kids, but do you think your future kids are being like, wow, my dad is really spending his valuable time right now hating on a 19-year-old who makes what he makes in a year in a month? No, I'm still going to do it. He's not going to change. All right, Adonis, you're going for another 24-hour timeout. Let's see if you come back the next day. Well, I hope one day you change. 24 hours. Bye. Come back tomorrow. Fucking loser. Are you in a trade right now? Nope. Send him to the gulag. This man heard this. I said all that. It went through one ear and out the other. His name's Adonis. I did. I set a 24-hour timer. Let's see if he comes back tomorrow. So we're still waiting, chat. Would you sell a course how to be profitable on a toilet? Okay, Quincy. Okay, buddy. Okay. Thank you for the $2.79. I appreciate you. How much do I make from selling my $200 models? I'll show you. It's a decent amount of money, but it's not like it's life-changing. Like, I'll show you. Like, this was the past month. It's not like it's anywhere near what I make from trading, but $10,000 a month, it covers a little bit of expenses. But that's just because this was the month I dropped it. You know what I mean? So it's not like I make a crazy amount from it. But I make majority of my money from trading. I know 10K is good, but guys, remember I make around $100,000 a month from trading. So it's like percentage wise, it's not even, it's 10%. Definitely not comparable to the trading profits. Exactly, but it's still a lot of money regardless. Quincy! Chat said put me in timeout. Kamla, I'm gonna put you in timeout then. You have to type in regular chat because I can't put you in timeout from the super chat. Wait, hold on. Yep, you're in timeout, buddy. Put user in timeout. You're going in 10 seconds. Wait, his message went away. Oh, fuck. Making my first 10K. Here's the thing. When I made my first 10K, I also made my first 50K in that same month. And it doesn't really hit you until you do it consistently. I'm still up on meta. I'm still up. It's actually almost break even now. But I still think it's going to turn up. I still think it's going to turn up. But right now we're waiting to get that break of structure, right? We're in a bearish trending market. But once we get that break to the upside, if we do, we'll engage for longs. I'm leaning towards more of gold because once we break this, it's ripping up to the sky. All good. Just got off the toilet. Amazing. Ask advantage. Appreciate costing. I'm not going to get advantage. Okay. Chat. This is my calculation, okay? Look. I was looking at the $210,000 Corvette. Now, with 20,000 down, it's a 0% interest in the winter. So that means if I buy it in the winter, I can finance it for 60 months, 0% interest. Now, let's say I don't want to keep it for 60 months. With 20,000 down, it was a $3,544 a month payment. Okay? With that being said, plus $1,000 a month for insurance, and then another plus, let's do $450 a month for gas. I'm spending $5,000 a month. Times that by 12, I'm spending $59,000 a year, $60,000 a year for this car. Now, I can do a finance buyback with the dealer. With that, they can buy my car back for the retail price. With it being at 0% interest rate, I have a decent chance on making my money back, or maybe even more. So it's technically like I'm losing 60 grand, but then I'm going to get back about 55 grand if I want to sell it in that 1 year. So if the car, with the tax write-off as well, it's actually a break even. So I'm technically not paying anything for this car. But with the revenue that it might boost and the engagement it might boost, it might make me a little bit more money. So on top of that, I'm probably going to be losing every year with owning this car about, probably every year I'd be losing about $7,000 to $8,000 a year by owning that car. That's if I want to sell it. If I don't want to sell it, then I'm keeping it, but all that money is there. So I could get the $210,000 Corvette and fully have it tax deductible. But you know what I could also do? Put that money into a mortgage. No Corvette. Did you see the Corvette, bro? It was the C8Z06 3LZ maxed out. It was the maxed out highest spec Corvette Z06 you can find. It was this right here. This shit was beautiful. It was jaw dropping. So we're starting to push down lower, starting to go a little bit of sell side liquidity on gold, continuing to push lower, but we're still waiting for that long right there, chat. Still waiting for that long. $1,000 a month for insurance. I'm a 19-year-old with a $200,000 car. And that's exactly what it's going to be. I'm a 19-year-old male. Males pay more in car insurance. I'm not going to get a McLaren. It's too much. Like, I also have to remember my safety. If I spin out once, the McLaren will totally crash. It's way too light of a car. At least the Corvette's a heavier car. Guys, the Corvette Z06 has been my dream car since a little kid. I'm a full-time realtor, buy real estate, and use the real estate to buy your car. But here's the thing, Dad Champ. I would buy real estate right now, but the real estate market is so shit. I'd rather use that money and invest in other things. Like, I feel like there's no reason to buy unless you should rent right now. There's no reason to not be renting. As I feel like in 10 years from now, your money is going to be negative from the house that you bought. I feel like if I bought a house now for $2 million, in 10 years from now, that house would probably be about $2 million still. Because the real estate market is going to crash. In the span of the 10 years, it's going to crash. There's going to be a housing crash. I know the ZR1 is better, but I'm talking about it's the best Corvette Z06 that you can buy. I think Corvettes are amazing. I love those cars. I'm just going to rent. In Canada as well, yeah, it's not worth it. But it looks like it's still selling off a little bit, chat. But I am anticipating it's going to turn up. So we're just being patient. We're in that order block now, right? We're in that volume balance on the hourly. We're in that order block on the hourly. We can start to reject here. I don't want to see it go to mean threshold. ES is also, or NQ is also starting to move lower. Now we can use these highs as a target. Things are starting to look nicely. I like how it's pushing down lower. Not looking at it as the distribution, I think it's still going to go back up higher. Look at that rejection there a little bit. We could potentially catch a little bit of a trade here. And that's why I'm trading of a bank holiday. Because the markets are open. Let's cut risk. But guys, don't miss out on the Apex deal, guys. Ends tonight, 11:59 p.m. You already know what it is. Crazy big discount, 70% off. No consistency rule with code Ben. It's just a banger. It's always a banger. It's always bangers after bangers after bangers. You already know. Still ripping lower here. ES is, NQ is a little bit slower, but we got a nice reaction here on gold. Want to see it start pushing up higher soon. Ideally by 10:30. It should be starting to already rip up higher. Do I like any older cars? Of course. I had a 1967 GTO Pontiac convertible. I'll show you. 1967 GTO Pontiac. V8. It had a 400 cubic inch CID V8 engine. It was absolutely beautiful. It was right here. This is the car I had. Where is it? It was in it was a convertible though. It was right here. It was right here. And then I also had, but we sold it, the another 1967 Shelby GT. What, a Mustang Shelby GT 1967 right here. Bro, what the fuck, chat? Bro. Stop. Stop with saying 6-7, bro. Funded 2,300Ks, so 6 million. Just past your funded. Let's go, Keegan. So we're ripping right past that 1 hour on gold, right? It looks like it's actually ripping lower. So potentially it could cause a little bit more of a retracement here. But I'm still not going to let go of my long bias, right? Yo, Chris, how did you make 1K and then 50K in the same month? What do you mean make 1K then 50K? What do you mean? How did I make 1K then 50K? I don't understand the question. Thank you for the $5 though, brother. Oh, it said 10K. So I made 10K in the span of 2 weeks, and then I continued to make more money. And that's what my first 10K month was also my first 50K month. And it's from trading. We're starting to rip lower, but here on NQ, it's starting to turn up higher a little bit. You know? Bearish target for what I got from yesterday. What, for gold or NQ? Hold them. I'm 19. I think that's for this discussion. I really appreciate all of you guys. God bless. God bless. second, chat. Oh, Canada, we stand on God's early. NQ still sloppy, but it's starting to turn up and back towards those highs. Gold is starting to move a little bit. Let's see if we can body up here. We just took consolidation equal lows here. Right? Let's get rid of this gap here. We just took the consolidation equal lows, trade into a 15-minute fair value gap here. We could potentially turn up. Right? We have a little bit of inefficiency after a sweep sell side liquidity there. We could potentially turn up at this point now. I lost $20 and now I'm $40 away from passing. Should you full port? No. Out of every day to full port, today is not the day. Bro, Ben, you haven't read my shit in days. Does taking partials give you less profits? Well, think about it, bro. Think about it. If you bet on the market 10 contracts here and you close 5, the rest of the range is only moving up 5 contracts. I full port longs an NQ, but I'm still in, but something took me over. Why are you full porting on a holiday? Like, I understand. Sometimes you got to tilt and got to full port. But at least not on Veterans Day. Bro, give respect to the veterans and not me full porting. But we had a great day yesterday. We had a winning trade in the AM, the PM, and Asian. Today is a holiday. We're taking it slow and we're waiting for a better confirmation. It looks like it has a little bit of lower prices to go to, but we see a lot of, you see these highs, 1, 2, 3, 4 equal highs coupled with another 2 equal highs above it. We're going to re-reference that high. If that's going to be today or another day. He's saying he put 20 contracts? Damn. Does Canada even have veterans? Let's not forget, Canada beat the United States in war. The one time they fought, Canada won. So let's not forget about that. Put some respect on the maple syrup. Cap? It's not cap. Search it up. Yeah, someone actually asked that. No way. One and 0 is basically 0-0 with luck. Okay. We just let you think that we won. Still ripping lower, chat. Wow, it's actually dumping. Market is dumping. Wow, maybe we move lower on gold, even lower to 3,800. Right? If we body down here and respect this big fair value gap here, we could even body down. That could be a failure swing, and gold could go all the way down here. We'll see. Like, there's always an outcome, right? And this is the importance of following your bias, because if you have the wrong bias, you don't have a trade. If you have the right bias, you have a winning trade. It's hard to lose a trade when you only stick to your bias. You know what I mean? But I feel like we're too low to be chasing a short right now. But in terms of this, we just got to be patient. In terms of NQ, we're still consolidating. Not gonna lie, losing to the Brits is even bigger of a diss. Motherfucker lost to the Brits on a Tuesday. Motherfucker used Yorkshire pudding as the weapons. I love my Brits. We got both push downs at 9:30, right? Both times at 9:30 we got push downs. Okay. I still think we're gonna probably rebalance the range up to the upside. We just gotta wait. I love the Brits. What are you talking about? Guys, we're one follower away from 9,100. Hit that follow button. 14 crumpets. It's Tuesday, isn't it? You're almost at 10K subs now. I know, it's crazy, Swoop. Wait, what? Swoop. That's what you look like? Wait. Are you the same Swoop that is to always talk it? Oh, no. Okay, that's not you. Okay. That scared me for a second. I thought I couldn't see the profile photo, so I looked in closer, and I thought it was like a girl wearing a hijab. I was like, wait, what? You're a girl? I thought you were a guy. Have I been to Vancouver? Yes. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit of a push up here, chat. Everyone hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 9,100. 9,100. Run it up. Have I been to the USA? Of course I have. It's very messy on NQ. Gold is still in the bearish profile, but we need to see it rip up. Where is it? It's now in a deeper 1 hour fair value gap all the way down to that 1 hour order block. We go to the 4 hour chart. No candle there on the 4 hour, but it has retraced very, very deeply. Let's see if we can respect this fair value gap here that we have on the 1 hour. See if we can get a little bit of a reversal here. 4.99 now. Wait, yeah. What time did the short markets close? What time does the markets close on futures on Wednesday? It says it closes at 3:30 p.m. The bond market is closed, but everything else is open. So we can trade PM session today. Still starting to rip lower chart. I'm not going to gamble and chase shorts as well. I think that's pretty immature. Well, we have those equal highs left up and we're trading away from it. So the more we trade away from it, the better. Maybe attack those lows there. All right. Trade a little bit down here. Then go up back up to those highs or something. I'm still bullish. Please don't deport me. Okay. It's not that NQ is not bearish. It's that I want to see more buy side than sell side because the daily and weekly profile for me is bullish. So when we trade away from my target, I'm just adding more into my thoughts of me being bullish to where if I get a reversal, boom, beautiful trade. If I don't get a reversal, then I don't get a trade. But we could probably be attacking these lows down here. So it looks like it's selling off to that. But remember, we don't have any 930 manipulation, right? 930 opens, consolidates, expands. So it could be consolidation, manipulation, distribution, right? So remember that. So that's what I'm holding on to right now. We're starting to get cleaner price action now, which is beautiful. This could be the last leg of manipulation here. Jasper, what did you type? What did you type, Jasper? Private Ben, my dog sees 2 lines, and one of them is scared, and he is a dog. What? What a good day for me, 3K NQ. Let's go, brother. It's power of 3 on gold, but bearish. I'll put it in Google Translate. That's what it says. Guys, don't forget this discount does end tonight. Code Ben, Apex Trader Funding, 70% off. Still ripping lower. Gold is slowing down. Chat, we're not chasing. We're not chasing. If we don't have an entry, don't have an entry. It's not in my profile that I ideally like. It's not my model. It's not my profile model, so we don't have an entry. And we wait until see if we get an entry, all right? Just as important as it is taking winning trades, it's also as important as not taking a trade when you're not comfortable doing that, okay? These are all things you're learning. I'm a profitable trader. Been a profitable trader for over a year. I've accumulated hundreds of thousands of dollars in payouts. Oh, 1 second. It's my aunt. She hasn't called me in months. Blah, blah. Guys, I know I was mute, guys. I was on the phone. Do you not see me holding my phone like this? Fuck. La 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 la. She's good. She's doing good. We're Gucci, guys. We're Gucci. Everyone hit that subscribe button. I live stream every AM session on YouTube, PM on TikTok. So, turn on sending love from California. Will do. Will do, baby boy. I appreciate you. Starting to push up here on gold. And the like button. Yeah, everyone hit that like button, shit. Which corporate job did I have? I was an account executive and business development manager in cybersecurity at a venture capitalist firm. Starting to push up higher here on gold. NQ is still slowing down. Gold is starting to reject off of that 1 hour fair value gap right there. Ideally, I want to see it body up with a big wick. It could just be a little bit of manipulation here to a 5-minute fair value up and turn down. I want to see it around this range before we look for some longs. Just letting you know you were muted, but it seems like a mic has fixed itself now. Chat. One of the things I actually can't one of the things that hurts me from just streaming on TikTok or before is when a motherfucker will at me 1 minute before my live stream goes live saying, "Are we live streaming today?" Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, that is the most annoying thing in the world. Why do I see longs? Because we're in a bullish daily profile, right? The 4 hour, everything is looking bullish to me. This looks like a little bit of manipulation. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I don't get an entry. But at least I'm staying disciplined on the narrative I set. Right? No disrespect at all, but how does an 18, 9-year-old find themselves an executive manager for a cybersecurity venture capitalist firm? Through connections. Like, I went out when I was 15 years old and networked to rich areas, handing out business cards and pitching myself. And then I did it to the founder of the company at the time. And he said he wanted to mentor me. He mentored me, and then he's like, "Let me know when you're done high school and I'll hire you." I'll show you who my mentor was. He also happened to be a billionaire. But here's my LinkedIn. Here's the guy that mentored me. All right. Why is that? Oh, it's because I used AI to up the image. See. Check out NQ. NQ's right here. Ben has been to Diddy parties. He's legit. Okay. I'm going to off you. I can't be 6'2". You want to know why I look so short? He's 6'8". That guy is 6'8", bro. That's look. I'll show you again. Look closer in the background, okay? Do you see how my head is above all these people, and then there's his? 6'3", 6'8". No, here's a little bit easier. He's bending his knees here to measure out with our heads. He's also a lot taller. See what I mean? Look, that's me back there. See? I'm bending my torso a little bit here, but these people are all 6 foot, 6'1". He's a really tall guy, bro. I'm telling you. He's like 6'8", 6'7". Gold is going. No, it's not, bro. Calm down. Like I said, I'm waiting for this to be up here before I look for a long. NQ's moving a little bit, though. Bro, stop with the 6'7", bro. No, wrong soundboard. No! Price action slow. He was I still talk to him every day almost. He's in it. He wanted me to quit. He saw my potential, and he's like, "Ben, you shouldn't be working here. You're gonna do really good regardless of where you are, but you're gonna do better there." What do you eat in Canada? Pine cones and maple trees. Hold on. He didn't fire me, no. Fishbone strat. So I'm going to pay attention to gold more here because we're starting to rip up in my direction, but we just got to make sure that we're not going to react off of this 5-minute fair value gap. Once we disrespect that, then I'll look for longs. Thank you for the subscription, Mohammed. Oh, my camera died. 1 second, chat. Gotta plug in the other battery. Oh, I want to see more displacement to the upside. That's not looking like a good shift in structure yet. Buy a new setup. Why? My setup's sick. Guys, this is a $1,000 camera. It's a photography camera. So the battery life isn't good. What's up, DJ? Big ups from the UK. So, y'all so tall and the joke still went over your head. It's a tall joke. I'm actually gonna age twice as fast doing this shit. Like, I swear I'm gonna have gray hair by next year. We have to bust your balls about something? What do you mean? You have to bust my balls. What do you mean by that? Bro. Waiting, chat. Ripping up higher here. Insane comment. That is a wild comment. Yeah, no explaining yourself now, B. You got caught in 4K, bro. If you win today, you'll buy an Apex account. Let's go. But wouldn't you want to buy the Apex account before you win so that win goes onto your Apex account? Okay, Bitmiller. You can tell Ben is 19. I am too, but older guys use that term. Yeah, like fucking 6-year-old. Let me bust. Oh, honey, I'm busting your balls, man. It's okay. Yeah, like fucking 70-year-old. You have 600 viewers. You're good. Little stream delay. I have 1,158. What are you talking about? Man, what if you put some magnets on the chart? No, I'm not doing that, bro. Still no rip up higher. It's not interesting me to take a long yet, but I do think we could potentially turn into that long profile. We're now in that 15-minute fair value gap. So if we disrespect it, then I'm going to trigger for longs and target these highs up there. So it's looking like it could potentially be a reversal soon. You see the 15-minute respected the fair value gap, consequent encroachment, right? And on terms of the 1 hour, it's starting to look like it's gonna push up. So we have 9 minutes to see where we're gonna body. Let's not forget the 40-year-old Ben was flirting with last night. Okay. How much risk per trade on eval you recommend for 50K? $250 per trade. Not too often, my man. Benny in the chats. Guys, do not miss out on the discount, by the way. Code Ben for 70% off every month and $40 activation fee, and you can pass in 1 day on Apex. Code Ben at checkout. Any size accounts for however many accounts you want. For however many accounts you want. Chat. 1 second. Oh, what? What the fuck? Benny in the chat. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you. How much you recommend on an Express account? How much should I look for to in profit? What size Express account? Solar. Do I full port my evals? No. Go nat gas. What? Yeah, $250 per trade or $200 per trade. For the Express, I do $200 a trade. We need an expansion. It looks like it still has lower prices to go to. Maybe down here with that 15-minute fair value gap, so it doesn't look like it wants to trade up higher. So feels like it's been a month since we got the clean 930 manipulation. Well, the last time we got clean 930 manipulation was Tuesday or Thursday. So it really hasn't been that long. We got it last week. Thank you guys for the subscriptions. I really appreciate it. But if you guys also want an account with the easiest firm to get a payout, Tradeify, you use code BAD for 30% off. Always got the best discounts for y'all. Always. Always. Benny in the chats. Song stuck in my head. I wish I could listen to it right now. I'll do a giveaway soon. I'm trading with 1K of my own capital. How much profit is reasonable? You're trading 1K of your own profit. You shouldn't be. You should get to the point where you can risk enough to be content with how much you make in a day. For example, if I want to be risking $1,000 a day, I need a minimum of a $50,000 account balance. Idle Coiler. If you have to promote your own YouTube videos in someone else's stream, that is just embarrassing. Like, dude, you, like, come on. Let's see what he searched up. Yeah, you're live streaming too? Yeah, ew. You're get the fuck out of my stream, buddy. No one's watching that shit. How do I ban you? You can't even ban here. You can only put users in timeout. You can't even ban on YouTube. Did you even know that? Still looks like it's trading lower, chat. Doesn't look like it wants to reverse here. 250k Apex account, around $1,750 a trade. Economic news US streak could impact gold heavily today. No, I'm being patient, right? Like, I am bullish, but if we don't get our setup, I'm just staying away, right? I'm being very disciplined right now and being patient. And if I don't get what I want, then I just don't catch a trade. You can only do a max timeout of 24 hours. It's dumb. Please check Burger King. AM tonight? What the fuck does that mean? What does AM tonight mean? How the fuck am I going to be trading AM session tonight? I'm serious. I just put 200k into okay, buddy. PM this morning. What is your lock off time if you don't see a setup? Usually by the time I just don't want to, like, probably around like 11:30 max. But it looks like it could potentially get a setup soon. Like, it all depends on the market. I actually have the biggest trolls, bro. All in the whole trading community. I swear. I swear. I swear. I swear. Benny in the chats. Benny in the chats. I don't get why you wouldn't have taken the sell for EdQ because it's not my model. It's that simple. Just because you know where it's going doesn't mean you should take the trade. You need to follow your model or else you can't have statistics. If you can't have statistics, you can't have patience. You can't have patience, you can't have risk management. You can't have risk management, you can't be a profitable trader. Another pit Discord self-prom? What's a pit Discord? TGR just sells his community? Yeah. No, I don't know what TGR does. We're not here to gossip about other people. I don't know why. It's just a idea. No, I'm still in a short on Bitcoin. My fill's at 123k. The guy who promoted his YouTube live? Oh. Clause is a self-promo? I don't see any self-promo. Where? Oh. What a fucking loser. Hold on. I gotta ban him. 24 hours. I can't ban people, bro. It's actually so annoying. Bro, I've heard your volume button on this mic is fine. Damn. What? My mic is very low. We're just being patient, guys. It doesn't look like it's giving us any clear setup. It is respecting off that 1 hour, but it looks like it could retest it back lower again with that 15-minute reaction, but we're going to wait. All right, we're not going to chase our setups, right? That's not how you become profitable. That is not how you become profitable, by chasing. You have to be disciplined. If we don't get a setup, we don't get a setup. It's a holiday. I didn't come in here with expectations of catching a million winning trades. I came in here with the expectation of not even doing anything at all. Okay? 1 second, chat. In the chats. It's taking too long. I'm not gonna lie, chat. We just gotta be patient. Worst case, we can come back on PM session on TikTok, and I'll still be trading capital, just very cut risk. Guys, you have to understand that profitability does not come from catching every single trade every day, right? Out of all the trades I take, I usually trade every day. For me to not to be trading on Veterans Day, for me to not to be catching a trade, you got to be like, this guy has a system he follows. And the system I follow is I only look for my model. And the reason why I'm so firm on that, even if I know if it's going lower and I still don't take it, is because if I'm wrong, I don't know I'm going to make that money back because of it, because it's not my model. I don't know statistics of that execution. The whole point of having a model, oh my gosh, why are there more bots, bro? The reason why trading a model is so important is because of the sole purpose. Hold on. That you can take losses and still win because you know the statistics behind it. You can't be disciplined. You can't have good risk management if you don't know the statistics behind the entry that you're taking, if it's a profitable entry long term. Forcing positions equals losing money. Exactly. Even if you make money, it's losing money long term. We're starting to move up higher here, so we could potentially even get into a long. Yes, you can. My gold model is in my description, as long as all my other models. Do you have a strategy? My bootcamp is teaching you how to learn the proper concepts to then form your strategy. So I recommend watching the bootcamp that I'm posting on YouTube so far. I'll post another video today. Bro, another one, dude. Is it not in subscriber only mode? Bro. Is it not in subscriber only mode? Hold on. I swear it is. They're subbed? So they subscribe to me to do that? They sit for 1 minute and then do that. Another one. Bro, what? I can't change it. I don't know how to change it. Stream settings, maybe. No. Viewer activity. No. Analytics. Nope. I don't know how to do it. I don't. Oh wait. Participants, timestamp, send feedback. I don't know how to do it. I have to do it off stream then. Well, we're starting to move up higher. Once we break above this high, we'll look for some longs. So we're about to get a thing. Another one. Chat, how do I do this? Hold on. Oh, I see it. Wait, no, hold on. One second, chat. I don't know. I don't know who can post subscribers. Minimum subscription time 1 day. What? I can't. I don't know. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't care. We're starting to push up higher anyways. Doesn't matter. I'll make someone mod if you know how to do it. Where's somebody that's been in my stream for a while? I'm getting raided by bots, literally, bro. I need someone to go sub only. Wait, I know who should be it. It's either I can't see Camelot. Camelot, are you in here? Camelot, are you in here? No. Camelot's not here. Okay. Hold on. All right. We will make, while we're waiting for the price to rip up higher, we will make, who should I make mod? Make moderator just to fix it. All right, Swoop, I'll make you a mod. But you actually have to be, you actually have to like, you can't fuck around, okay? Add as moderator. Can review and remove chat messages and hide or put user in timeout. Can manage blocked words, change chat modes and live, and also have capabilities of standard moderators. Okay. Can you please put it in subscriber? Oh, Camelot's here. Okay, I'll make you a mod as well, Camelot. Can you, someone put it in subscriber only mode for like either 3 minutes or 5 minutes? And don't fuck around, please, and don't be banning people or muting people just because they're hating, okay? But can someone put it in subscriber only mode for like 5 minutes? Yeah, but it's for 1 minute. Can you do like 3 minutes or 5 minutes? Oh, Mason, you weren't, bro. I'll make you mod too. There you go. Wait, hold on. Oh, I accidentally removed his moderator role. There you go. 3 mods, history's being made, literally, chat. So gold right now, I'm waiting for it to rip up higher a little bit more. Once it disrespects this 15-minute fair value gap, then I'll be in the position for taking some longs. Yes, sir, Mason. Congratulations. Bro's a Division 1 mod. But we're going to be patient right now. We're not getting that rip that we want, so it's not looking like we want to really catch any longs here. Camelot's wearing an orange turban right now. Okay. What the fuck is this, guys? Go in live control room, YouTube studio, click edit. Oh, yeah, I have to do that off of live stream, I think. I don't know. I'll find it somewhere. Thank you, Camelot, for this $2.79. I appreciate you, brother. Really found his founds outside 7-Eleven. Okay, buddy. Camelot! Bro, not Camelot. Quincy, thank you, brother. Okay, chat. It's still not looking like it wants to turn up higher. I'm not going to lie, chat. It's 11:10. We might be flat. We might be flat. Quincy! Thank you for, bro. Chill with the dodos, bro. I appreciate you. I'm saying thank you, Camelot, because I have a feeling Camelot's forcing Quincy to do this. Whoever said clown probably moves has never seen me. What? Camelot! Yo! Thank you for the $5, brother. I appreciate you. You're getting smoked in chat, literally. It's squeezing higher. Yeah, but it's not displacing. You know what I mean? It looks like it's rebalancing. Like, we got to wait. We're going to wait a little bit longer. You were here since since last night? What? Chat, do not miss out on this Apex discount. 70% off. And it's zero consistency rule in the combine if you use code BEN. Do not miss out on an amazing deal. Please and thank you. Yo! Quincy with the 279. Hey, Camelot, stop. I'm about to run out of bread. Camelot, I guess I'll hop in the donation. Oh, Maui! Maui with the $5. You! This is a train out. Whoa! Whoa! Wait! Wait, I almost said too much there. Wait. I was about to say, this is the type of train I like to be in. Oh, I actually cooked myself. Yo. Camelot with the 5! Guys, stop this right now. Yo, Camelot is going to be the last dono with the 5, brother. Last guy to dono wins. Brody with the 5. Yo, I'll hop on this. You made me a good amount of money. Yo, thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Bro's begging to be in a train. Hey, yo. Right, we're waiting for price action to rip right now. I'm not gonna take shorts, even though it could potentially go lower to this low. I'm not gonna take shorts because I feel like that's not my model. But we gotta wait, see if we start ripping up. Maui with the 5. I can't find the Korean guy. He hasn't been in stream since, bro. I'm still waiting. I could give it to someone else, but I need your word. Like, I need your permission. Were you the guy who gave me the money for the account, or was that Camelot? Get a coffee. I will definitely get a coffee after this. Thank you, Quincy, bro. Guys, chill with the donos now. Quincy wins if he's the last dono. I appreciate you guys. Do I need a dono for Ben to read my Discord DM? I don't read Discord DMs. I do not read Discord DMs. There's too many fake people. Fake Bens. Benny in the chats. Yo! Arrow with the $5. Ben, did you guys get snow yet? Bro, it's insane. I couldn't stream yesterday for 30 minutes because my internet went out because of the snow. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Brody with the 10. Fuck! I appreciate you. I dissed who hard? Who did I diss? Jacob FX with 100 NOK, brother. Thank you. Quincy with the 279. Yo, chill, guys. Maui with the 5. Oh my gosh, our world with the 2. What is going on right now, chat? Chill. Yo. What is going on right now? Dude. How much is the 100 NOK? Wait, how much is that? Joe with the 2. Chill. And we're starting to rip up 13.94 Canadian. Thank you, brother. Mega with the 2. It's a donut war, literally, bro. While we're ripping up, we could potentially be getting a long entry here now, chat. You look at this 1 hour candle, and you can see a beautiful body reaction respecting those PD arrays. Just a little bit more of a push up higher, and I'll look for long. Jeez, thank you all for the donos, guys. I really appreciate it. John, thank you for joining the trade. Mega, thank you for the donos. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys are crazy. I don't even take a trading already. BBL Blake with the $2. Stay live streaming. We could potentially get a setup here. Yo! Maui with the $10, brother. Thank you. Quincy with another 279. I got a good train going. Don't go for Quincy. Yeah, yo. Thank you for starting this train. We're starting to rip up higher, chat, so we can potentially engage into longs coming soon. We just need to see this 15-minute get disrespected. Dude! WXLL Howgate with the 2. In Zion with the 2, bro. Thank you. Yo, you guys are crazy. Chill with all the dodos, gang. Chill. Chill. Okay, chill with the trade. Oh my gosh, and I get another one. My dude with the $5, bro. Thank you. We're starting to rip up higher, but I don't like that reaction there, right? I want to see disrespect this fair value gap, then I'll look for longs. But it looks like gold is our market here, so I'm going to go out. I'm going to get out with NQ and start looking here at gold. It looks like it could still rip lower with this 15-minute reaction. We just need one more push up higher. I want to be the line leader of the train. Yes, sir. Thank you for the 199, brother. Oh my gosh, Quincy Quincy, all gotta stop because I'm in debt. Yo, thank you for the 279. Patience, guys. I think we would potentially get a setup here, right? It's slow. We just need a bigger displacement, like a shift of structure. Joshua with this. I'm not even. You know what? I'm not even gonna thank you because you put 6-7. John with the $2, brother. I appreciate you. Ben just made, bro. Guys, chill with the donos, guys. Chill. I appreciate you guys. Oh my gosh, bro. Why, bro? Why am I getting so many donos right? Daddy with the $2. I appreciate that. Brody with the $5. Get that Corvette. We're not ripping, guys. And you know what? We're having a good time for us being in a day where we're really not catching that many entries. I still think it's accumulation, manipulation, distribution. We'll give it a little bit. Hello world with the 199. Thank you, brother. On month 3 trading, you helped me so much. Thank you so much, brother. I'm glad I can help you. Now I feel bad if I don't send bread. W peer pressure. Yeah, fat with the $10, bro. W. Thank you, guys. I like this. I like this. Let's do this more often. Let's do this more often, chat. Nasdaq's ripping as soon as I close out Nasdaq, huh? It is. She is starting to rip. Maybe we get along on Nasdaq. Blake with the $10. I appreciate you. Yeah, we're going back into this look here, chat, because we could potentially get an NQ long here. This looks like I'm going to focus up, guys. Thank you for the money, but chill with the dono so I can lock in on trading just for a little bit. Thank you, guys. Blake, thank you. Everybody, thank you. So right now we're looking at the NASDAQ. You can see anticipating price action, trading lower, failure swing to that wick, consequent encroachment to that wick. Lio with the 199. Thank you. You see, it goes to consequent encroachment of that wick, taps it, and then starts to trade up a lot higher right away. We go to midnight open here, chat, and you can see midnight open is right here. We left midnight open, okay? That's why I'm bullish. That's why I'm ideally seeing accumulation, manipulation, distribution. We want to look for the highs. So I like this reaction here. I'm potentially going to get in a small trade here. I'm going to let go of gold. Let me know if it starts ripping, and I'm going to focus here on the NASDAQ, okay? MNQ. Skelad with the 6767P. Okay, bro. How much is that? I don't know how much that is. Philippine pesos. 67. $1.59. Thank you, brother. Blake with another 10. Oh wait, no, that's delayed. Fuck. Sorry, but I'm looking for a log here. Rest up, you'll be sore tomorrow. Okay, bro. Okay. But I like this break of structure here, chat. It's a beautiful break of structure. If we're going to be, I think we're going to be attacking these highs here. I'm going to be looking for longs here on NQ now. It's looking very nice. Chong with the $10. Thanks for all the wins. Ignore the negative people. Thank you, brother. God bless. Thank you for the $10. You're a legend. So it looks like we want to be looking for longs. I'm going to look for a little bit of an IO Fed entry here. Just a quick little fair value gap fill. Or we could just take an entry like this, chat. Right? Where's midnight open? Why did midnight open just disappear as soon as I marked it out? Or we could just take an entry like this. 1.9R, low key. Low key. No, I'd put it to this swing low here. It's just purposely having a big stop loss for no reason. I just want to see a little bit of a fair value gap reaction here. Potentially getting into long. I'm locking in, guys. I'm locking in, okay? So I won't be able to read messages. 1 second. Looks like we're finally getting our long set up here on NQ. Beautiful consequent encroachment wick reaction. That 4-hour candle has not formed a high yet, so it's definitely bullish for me. I'm just going to get in long now, chat. Put my stop loss to factor in all this. All right, remember, what matters is your stop loss. So how much is this? 50 stop loss. I'm just going to risk 500. 500 divided by 50 divided by 2. It's 5 contracts. Yeah.
Order filled.
Wait.
Order filled.
La 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 la. Like I said, the reason why I didn't wait for a fair value gap reaction, I'm taking it there, is because I'm anticipating these are going to be breakaway gaps. If we're very, very bearish, if we ripped the lower a lot and now we're in a low resistance liquidity run, these fair value gaps shouldn't even get traded to. That's why I got into that trade there and didn't wait for a pushback. Okay, but I'm factoring my stop loss to be able to allow for a fair value gap, okay? So this is going to be 2.35R on the trade, just targeting midnight open here. Taking a partial at these highs right here. La 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 la. Not a shabby reaction so far. Thank you guys for the donos. I appreciate it. It's cut risk, guys. Cut risk. It's bank holiday, so it's lower probability, so I did cut risk. But I'm anticipating that this is all going to be low resistance liquidity run, and we're going to just completely rip apart. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. We go all the way down, and wick to exactly consequent encroachment of that 1 hour wick. So if you look here and we grab that wick, it goes exactly to consequent encroachment, touches it, then trades up higher right away, breaking structure to the upside. It's exactly what we're looking for. So let's see if we can catch a nice entry here today. Ideally low resistance liquidity run, because we're still in a discount, right? From the range of our target, the range to our target to the low, it's still in the discount. And on top of that, it's also below the distribution of the power of 3. So below the accumulation, I mean. So we're still fine. It can even retrace lower, but as long as our stop loss placement is in the right area, we should be fine. It's cut risk though on this trade. It's definitely cut risk. But I'm anticipating that it's using that 1 hour consequent encroachment wick to drive it back up higher. But ideally, I don't want to see it trade to too many things. It looks like this 4 hour, the reason why I got into the trade as well, is because if you look at this 4 hour candle, right, chat? It barely has a high, but it has a big low, and it wicked up, and it's already trading past 50%. So it looks like it could be just a failure swing to the rejection block and then turn back up higher. I'm not worried about price action doing this, okay? Like I explained in my models, that all that matters is your stop loss. It could trade down lower to this 5-minute fair value gap. I'm not worried as long as my stop loss is in the right place. Yes, I could have had a better, if I waited for it to trade down here then got into the trade, I could have had a lot better RR, but that's not my focus, okay? In a day like today, my focus is getting in, letting the profits run. I didn't risk more, so if I got into the trade with this stop loss versus a stop loss this tight, it would still be the same risk. I'm anticipating a retracement here, just getting into the trade there. Let's see. Got to make sure my stop loss is correct on my other chart. It could trade back to OTE because it's high resistance liquidity run. So we grab our fib from the low to the high, and it could trade back down around this range to this lower fair value gap. But we'll see. You know what? It's low risk. We'll take an entry. Doesn't work out, we get off the charts. We're in that 1 minute fair value gap. We should return up. Just don't be too scared yet. Don't be too scared, chat. What's gold doing? Is gold ripping? Can someone let me know? I don't have an MFF discount code yet. The whole point of managing risk is to identify lower probability days and cutting risk to that. Not like in the reaction so far, low key. Looks like a manipulation wick, but there's no fair value gap that went to. I guess it went to the mitigation block, but we'll just wait, you know. We'll wait. It's in the OTE range, and if it doesn't turn up, then we're just letting go. It's trading back to the consolidation, so accumulation, expansion, retracement, expansion. That's the only reason why we could win this trade now. But hey, listen, in and out. If it's a losing trade, it's a losing trade, chat. How many trades have we won in the past 3 weeks? We won like probably around 20 and lost about 4. So we're fine. We also won yesterday, and I didn't risk more than the profits I made yesterday, so don't worry. If you took this trade, it should be around risk management. But I still think it could potentially turn up here. Like, it's in the consolidation. I feel like I should fix my stop loss to here. Wait, why was my stop loss there? Make sure it's at that low, chat. Wait, let me make sure my stop loss wasn't there. Yeah. Make sure it's at this low, chat. It could be rebalancing to the consolidation. Even if it's a bad trade, it's a bad trade. It looks like it was a bad fill, but we'll see. It's to the accumulation. We broke structure. To me, it looks like a nice trade. I would take it again any other day. But looks like it wants to go to lower prices here. Yeah. You guys are literally... You guys need to fucking chill, bro. Hasn't even lost the trade yet. And second of all, it's... Even if it does lose, it's 1 loss. It hit consequent encroachment of the 1 hour wick. That's exactly what I went off of.
Order filled.
Yeah.
Stop filled.
All right. 1 loss. In and out. Sticking to discipline. Locking myself out. Why are you guys going crazy? It's 1 loss. You guys need to calm your butt. You guys need to calm your butt. It's not interesting. Like, it looked like it was ripping up high. It looks like we were the manipulation. It's okay, though. I bet my house on this trade. W risk management. Guys, to be a profitable trader, you have to manage risk. No model is perfect. Exactly. If you didn't cut risk today, you need to rethink. Exactly. Free Gideon. Is Gideon in jail? I started off by saying it was cut risk. Exactly. These guys are going crazy because they copy trade logos. Here's the thing. If you copy trade me and don't follow my risk management, you're being an idiot. Okay? This is the first loss in how long? So we're okay. It's okay, guys. Breathe. It's cut risk. I said cut risk about 4,000 times today. But it looks like it was the manipulation. Now it's turning down lower. Let's see what gold's doing. What? Gold's not moving up higher either. What a terrible trade. That trade is my model, and my model has accumulated me over $300,000 in payouts. So just because it doesn't work one day doesn't mean it doesn't work statistically. We're going to be patient, though, guys. Don't worry. You bet your mom on this trade. So it looks like it's just ripping down lower with no remorse. And listen, we're not going to go crazy, right? We're not going to go crazy. It's Veterans Day. We'll come back for the PM session. Maybe. I'm going to see what happens. I want to see in case it wants to maybe touch back into it, rip up higher. But I'm probably not. There's a chance I'm probably not going to be trading again for the AM session. Cut risk. Did you just risk 500 to cost 20 account? So I usually risk $2,000. That's my main risk. I've been cut risk the whole government shutdown. That shit cost you $1,500. Did you cut risk on that, Metro? Because if you didn't, then you made the mistake. Have you tried trading sideways? Guys, please do not gamble, okay? If you lost that trade with me, do not go back into the markets expecting to make that back instantly. If you can't take a loss as a trader, you cannot be a profitable trader. Like I said, I stream all my losses and my winners for a reason. What can you guys learn from this? Emotions, stay flat on your emotions. What? NG and NQ. It's sloppy. It's sloppy. You know what I mean? It's sloppy right now. I'm not engaging into it. Does Apex drawdown rest daily? What do you mean? 67K. Okay, buddy. Notice how like 400 people leave stream after one loss. Those are going to be the same people that are going to miss out on all the profits I make. Who remembers last time I took a loss and then 4 minutes later I caught 2 winning trades? The people that come in, see a loss and leave are the people that want to get spoon-fed results that don't want to be consistent. I'm already statistically shown that I've made a lot of money in trading. So every trader takes a loss. Where is it? But you said to stop after the loss. Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh, guys. A cut risk loss is not the end of the fucking world. You have the option to trade with him. Every trade you take is on you. Not only that, but if you don't follow my risk management while taking the trades that I'm taking, then like I'm telling you now, if you from the beginning of October, if you copied my trades and copied my risk, you would have made around $68,000 in payouts. Okay? You would have made that. But the reason why people aren't, some people did. Some people made payouts, just not that much money because they couldn't copy the same capital. The reason why that's not happening is because you'll take a loss and then flip out. You'll take a win and then chase it. You over leverage. You don't cut risk. And that's why I'm taking the exact same setups as you, but I'm taking profits and some of you guys aren't. Because of what's happening right now, because of one loss, people flip over. You need to understand a loss is part of the trading model. Because they had 10 trades before that one blew their account, they're dumb. Listen, you guys have to respect the law of losses in trading. Someone said you got to do the opposite of what Ben does. Then you would be down a lot of money in the past 2 months. Because I'm pretty sure I have like a 20 wins to like now 5 losses. So you would not have that good of a win rate. That's the first trade. I'm with you. I'm new here. Not every trade can be a win. Simple as that. Welcome to AG. But here's the thing. We literally won 3 trades in a row yesterday. We're still on profit on the week. Thank you, John, for the $2. Average one blown account a week used to be grounded. I don't know. You have to go to that extent. No, I'm not arguing and trying to justify the haters. What I'm saying is I'm trying to teach you guys a lesson right now. Okay? That's why I stream all my executions and all my profits and my negatives. Okay? What I'm saying is the way you can learn from this, look at price action. Is it ripping lower? No, it ripped up, ripped lower, and now it's going back up again. It's low probability. It's okay to be losing once in this type of day. But if you lose twice, that's your fault. Okay? Or at least in the session. What you can learn from this is understanding that losses are a tax to a trader. If you gamble and tilt because of one loss, you're not going to be able to be a consistent trader because every single model has losing trades. How do you calculate risk? I'll make a video on it on my bootcamp. Patience, guys. Trust the process. Trust the process. I say this all the time. We're going to be up again. We have 3 winning trades and 1 loss this week. 3 wins, 1 loss. It's only Tuesday. Still got time. I took your trade knowing I didn't want to take it until I saw fair value gap reaction, and I'm blaming myself, not you, but I end up taking that short after. And okay, that's good. But if the fair value gap reaction is your model, then follow your model. But the fact that you're taking accountability there shows that you're going to learn. The best thing you can do in trading is take accountability. Losses are part of the game, and the sooner you accept it, the sooner you become profitable. Exactly. See, now we're learning here. This is why I preach everything. But we're waiting right now, right? NQ looks like it's just messy right now. Like it looks like it kind of wants to go up again. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't trust that. I think it's still going to sell off. Gold's ripping. No, it's not, bro. It's not fucking ripping. If you guys don't trust his model, don't take his trade with him. Exactly. If you can't stick with me through a loss, don't copy my trades. 1 cut risk L is a blessing. Well, at least it wasn't full risk, right? It's about win percentage. Nobody has 100% exactly. Still have a paper trade in? Do I or do you? Me? I didn't paper trade. No. Didn't you stream yesterday? Yes, I did. SMT on ES. Great loss. It was a great loss. It was a great loss. It was cut risk, and I'm happy that I did cut risk there because we lost half the risk. I want to see this fair value gap push gold up higher a little bit here. We'll see what PM session brings. Like maybe PM session can clear up a little bit. Because the markets look like it's a little bit slow for the AM, but maybe PM could be a little bit better. We trade to this fair value gap. Looks like it wants to trade up higher. I'm definitely more bullish on gold now. Kind of want to put in a position on gold here. It would be another cut risk. To me, it looks like it wants to turn up. I'm gonna probably get into gold here. I like that reaction. I'll wait for it to break this high here, and then I'll get in. We'll put my stop loss at this low. I'm just going to stay away from the NASDAQ. I'm going to keep it with one trade on the NASDAQ. 8.3. Six contracts for this. Thank you for the subscription, guys. I appreciate you guys. 1 second. Just gotta see it start turning up. Like I've been bullish on gold. Like I told you with that fair value gap reaction, it looks like it wants to continue back up higher with gold, right? A little bit of manipulation. Go target that new 4-hour high up there, right up there. But I can target for more than that. That'll be my first partial. But then we can go up to these relative equal highs here. Like I told you, I've been bullish on gold. Might take another cut risk trade here. If that doesn't work, I'll be out for the session. Calculating stop loss right now. Let's see. I'm not going to take it yet. I need a better reaction than that. Looks like it wants to turn up higher, but there's a 3-minute fair value gap down there that I could trade to. On terms of the 15-minute, still consolidating in that 15-minute fair value gap, so we got to be careful with that. But it does look like it wants to start turning up higher, so we're going to wait a little bit, see if we can get a nice reaction. People be crying because they can't manage their risk. Exactly. Trump. What about Trump? Gold looks like it accumulated. Gold looks like it's starting to turn up higher. Probably going to get into a gold long here from that fair value gap reaction. You can see it's very, very bullish from here. Yeah, I'm going to get into a gold long here, chat. All right, last trade of the day, okay? Well, of the AM session.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Let's see if we can make this little loss back. It's a little bit less risk, so we cut risk in half. So we're risk. No, we didn't. We're still doing another cut risk by I think 400 or something. Anticipating we're gonna go up here, at least, and then to these equal highs. But this is the last opportunity. If we lose, we'll be down $1,000. If we win, we'll make it back. Not $1,000 on this trade, but down in total on the day, $1,000 account. How many losses do I let myself take per day? It's not loss, but it's risk. I have a max loss limit, but usually I don't trade more than 3 in no matter what in a session, because I reset my days every session. Good trade. This will hit definitely. Well, you can't think this will lose or win definitely. You have to remember that there's always a risk to it. Like when I get into a trade, I automatically think to myself, I lost. And why do I do that? To get rid of the expectation of keeping that account balance like that, right? It keeps my discipline there. Let me go back into my, 1 second. Ideally, I will want to see it move up higher. That's a beautiful reaction on that 1 minute. Wouldn't want to see it reference back down to it. Once we break above this high, I'll drag my stop loss here. Minimize risk automatically already. But let's see how this goes. Bro, you can clearly see my stop loss right there with even the number. Once you hope for the opposite bias, then your trade so you can read the market better. No, but like, I feel like just don't hope for the opposite bias, but don't look for every reason for it to reverse. A lot of the times when traders get into a trade, they look for every reason for it to reverse because they're scared. And that could cause psychological impacts of you closing your trade early, doing this, that, and not understanding that what makes you money in trading is statistics and consistency. There may be days you might lose 4 trades. There may be weeks you might lose 10 trades. But over time, you're going to end up out on top and profitable. I like how it's having a lack of bearish candles and it's staying more bullish. I do want to see a displacement above this high. I don't want to see it itch above it. But it looks like a beautiful IO Fed reaction there. I don't want to see it retest it. It could, but ideally I want to see it rip up higher away from it now. But let's see how this gold trade works out. Doesn't work out, we'll get off for this session. Benny in the chats. The heck? 1 second, chat. Not a bad reaction. I do want to see that displacement to the upside, though. 1 second, chat. Okay. Until I figured out how all this work, I'm only trading on practice accounts. Exactly. Good idea. If you don't even know the concepts, though, you shouldn't even be trading on practice accounts. You should just be studying. I took a $1,600 loss and honestly not even hurt. Just learning. You have to understand that the risk that you take going into has to be calculated, okay? You have to understand that there's always a possibility of losing twice, 3 times, 4 times. So going in, you have to be like, if I take a loss, I'm okay with walking away on the day with this negative. As long as I used my model, because I know statistically that model will make it back. That's exactly. Good job, Daddy. Whoa. Why is that your name? Oh my gosh, bro. Why is that your name, bro? It should leave that 5 minute open as a breakaway gap. Should just be using this down close candle to turn up. It's in a 3 minute fair value gap right now. Let's see how it respects it. Benny in the chest. Why, bro? I think I'm safer on NASDAQ. No. Is NASDAQ ripping up higher? NASDAQ's nasty. NASDAQ's nasty. Patience, guys. Patience. Also remember, you can get 70. Today's the last day to get 70% off on your Apex evaluations, chat. Reoccurring $40 activation fee, and you can pass in 1 trade on the combine with code Ben. There's no consistency rule in the combine. Let's see if we can turn this day around. I wouldn't mind if it's not either, because it is a cut risk day. So even if it's not, it's okay. But let's see if we can turn this around. If it retests this original fair value gap, if it wants to do that, it shouldn't trade to consequent encroachment. Right? So let's see. 3 minute candle has respected consequent encroachment, but it's trading lower. Let's see if this candle can push up higher. It looks like it wants to. Beautiful reaction on that 3 minute fair value gap. I want to see it break that high there. And then once we body above this high here and start trading past this fair value gap, like around here, I will drag my stop loss aggressively to that low to basically take risk off of the table. But we got a beautiful reaction from that 3 minute fair value gap so far. Consequent encroachment has been respected by the bodies fairly well there, as you can see. So that's a beauty. Money in the chat. Discount ends at 11:59 p.m. tonight, guys. 11:59 p.m. Beautiful reaction. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be grabbing our stop. Did we body above that high? No, we haven't bodied above the high yet. But risk management purposes, it looks like we are. So I'm going to be dragging my stop and putting it below this fair value gap right here. Beautiful reaction. Because of that, we are going to be dragging actually to the low of the breakaway there. Basically, half risk taken off now. There we go. Love your patience. Can you play some Benny in the Jets? I can't. I'll get copyright strike. You see how I took that loss on NQ and I didn't let it affect me emotionally, and I just switched to a better probability market. Now, even though we could still lose this trade, I'm already cut risk on it by almost half. Because I don't trade with emotions and I accept losses, I'm in the mental state to be able to take another trade, but I'm taking it strategically with lower risk. Because the people that saw one loss and then leave the stream, those people are going to sit on that loss for the rest of the day. While I, if this trade wins, am going to make that back. That's the reason why people are unprofitable. It's because they get emotional after one loss and they miss out on the next opportunity. Now, this trade could still lose, but even if it does, I've dragged my stop loss. I've already taken out almost 50% of the loss now. But you know what? They're going to see me post on my story if this trade wins up, and they're going to get so mad, and they're like, fuck, why did I do that? And then they're going to miss out on the trade. And then they'll most likely go and try to gamble to make that trade back while I'm doing it strategically. And then if I lose 2 cut risk trades. If they lose the gamble, they're going to gamble again and again and again, and then they lose the account. The best traders are the best losers, chat. That's all I can say. Not liking this reaction, though. But it's retesting this 3-minute fair value gap. Still think it's going to turn up. Still think it's going to turn up. I'm going to stay on the 3-minute chart for now. Okay, Blake. I'm still sitting in the trade. It's just rebouncing off that 3-minute, accumulating. I don't think it's reversing here. I think it's going to break that fair value gap and turn up. Just be patient, guys. One-on-one calls start next week. Start next week. Benny in the Jets. 1 second, chat. Not a bad reaction. I want to see it displace above that fair value gap. I don't want to see it respect it. I'm betting my sister on this trade. Nah, it could retest the lows again. Maybe retest this fair value gap, then turn up. But I'm still going to keep my stop loss down here. I'm not going to drag it here. Still think it has room. 5-minute OB. Still think it has room to move. Volume is ass. Yeah, but I think it could be accumulating, waiting. We have a new hourly candle in 5 minutes. All right, the volume on NQ is dookie, though. We had one little move, got manipulated there, and then that's it. That's all it did. That's all she wrote there. So I'm staying away from NQ for the AM session. Quick profits on both trades, nice. I still think we're going to continue up higher. Look at that 3-minute chart. It just retested that 3-minute to the high, formed that swing low. Now it's trading up higher. We body above that high. The stop loss is going to that swing low right there. Right there. Benny in the chance. Yeah, you see, the people that got upset over one loss are now missing out on this. The people that are upset at one loss are probably gambling it back and blowing their accounts. This is respecting consequent encroachment. The bodies respect consequent encroachment, as you can see. Now, it may disrespect that, but so far the bodies are respecting consequent encroachment. It's just consolidating right now. I don't like that reaction to that BPR right there, chat. I'm not going to lie. So I'm probably going to, like, the risk is, the trade's already cut risk in half, so I'm probably just going to let it sit out. I'm going to let it trade. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. No, not really a shitty morning. We have one cut risk loss so far, so it's not that bad. No, not my camera. No! Chat. No. No, that's an OD. That's a crazy one. Chat, that's a crazy one. That's a crazy one, chat. No. No, I'm already gonna get screenshotted. Yeah, I took this on my Apex accounts. Yep, there it is. There it is. I knew it. I knew it. Already. That quick. That quick, chat. It was that quick. 2-minute chart is beautiful. 5-minute chart. Does that touch the consequent code? I have the fair value up? I don't know. Patience. Bunny in the chance. Beautiful. Beautiful reaction. I don't see it start ripping up higher, so we can drag our stop. Take risk off of it. Take risk off of the table. I can't with people who DM me that. It's actually so annoying. When people go into my DMs and say, in God's glory, please can I have a laptop? Can you buy me a laptop so I can trade in God's glory? I was like, I had to respond. I said, first of all, do not use his name in vain begging for a laptop. That is disgusting. Just because you say that, I'm not giving you anything. Second of all, no. I'm not entitled to give you $1. It's so disgusting people say that. And they call themselves Christian, but then they say, those are the type of people to get into a long position and start praying for it to take profit. Be like, Lord, please have this trade win. Please, please, please. Like, yeah, this trade's low-key nasty, guys. I'm probably going to get out of it. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. We'll give it a chance. If it trades that 5-minute then rips up, yeah. But if it trades the 5-minute, rips up, and then consolidates again, I'm going to get out of it. But it's consolidating above it, so I did wick that high, which I don't like. But we'll see. We already managed risk, so we're fine. The one-on-one First of all, it's not a course, Ashton. Second of all, the 101s start next week. One minute bearish SMT. Get out. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Patience, guys. Just consolidating. If you don't like the trade, if you don't want to risk more capital, get out. Get out of the trade. Just save the capital for a better risk. For me, it's not that much risk, so I'm just gonna sit in it. It's cut risk, and then I drag my stop loss, so I'm good. I'm Gucci. Price action is Dookie. Yeah, I mean, it's a holiday. But I still think it's going to turn up. Look at this 15-minute, right? It's staying in that bullish order flow. I do think it's going to turn up. Just got to give it a second. Let it get out of that accumulation. Can't be scared to lose money, exactly. Cannot be scared to lose money. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. But yeah, guys, don't miss out on the discount with Apex. Code BAD, 70% off. It ends at 11:59 p.m. tonight. NQ's terrible. Yeah, I definitely just after one trade when it started to clean up and it went like that and then chopped, I got away from it. So, hold on. Hold on, chat. Ow. The fuck? It's not plugging in. My stream deck unplugged. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Some crazy chop. Accumulation. Did I trip over my cables this morning? No, I did not. La 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 la. Look, come on, let's rip out of this consolidation so I can drag my stop loss and get a win. There we go. Let's get out of this consolidation. Come on, buddy. I know you want to. Who's in this trade with me still? Type 1. Who's in this trade with me? Say I'm hopping off stream. Alright, I'm hopping off stream. Closing the trade. Not liking it. Damn, okay. So, like, the whole world is in the trade with me. Looks like everybody wants to take on that risk. Let's run it then. Let's run it. Just added 4. You added more contracts to this trade? That's not a smart idea. talk myself out. Nice. We gotta be patient, guys. Gotta be patient. La da 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 da. Type 1, type... What? What's happening? Nice equal low form. My sell side shoot, then push up? Maybe. Well, there is a 5-minute fair value gap below that, so it could potentially do that. Guys, don't add more contracts to this trade. Please. Today's not the day to be adding positions. Even if it rips up, don't add more. It's a holiday. Remember? Check the NASDAQ. Whoa! Oh, now it wants to go up higher after fucking turtle souping the low. Now you want to go up higher, don't you? Huh? I knew my bias was fucking right. Now it wants to go up higher to midnight open. I'm at the border of Ukraine and I hear a lot of planes flying. Get me out of this market. Are you dead ass? Alright, we're starting to rip. Starting to get out of the consolidation. See if we can expand out of that high here. Here we go. There we go. Nice. Let's see if we can body above that high. We have about 10 seconds to body up there. I'm not getting too happy yet. Okay, Lio. No body above the high yet. No stop loss drag. Not yet, naughty boy. One more rip, and then we drag our stop. One more rip up, and then we drag it. That's all we need. One more rip. Chat, I'm going to be streaming PM session in literally in an hour. One more. One more. One more. One more. I stream PM on TikTok. No, I'm not staying on YouTube. One more rip. One more rip. One more rip. Accumulation, expansion, retracement, fair value gap expansion. One more rip. So Linux Hunter, first you said there was 1 minute SMT I should close. Now you're saying it took minor buy side I should close. Are you just gonna consistently say every time I'm in a trade that I should close? And when you win, when you're right, you go crazy, and when you lose, you don't say anything. We're in the fair value gap now, so I'm actually gonna drag my stop loss right here. So basically cutting risk out now, cause we're in that fair value gap. Guys, Ben, I think you should close. He clearly knows better. Yeah, apparently 1 minute SMTs reverse the market now. SMT is not an entry for a reason. It's a confirmation coupled with other narrative. What's the take profit? Here and here. 4 hour high and then this high right there. There's 1 second SMT. But I passed 2 10Ks and 1 100Ks at a time for a million funded? Maybe. Linux says not saying close. Let's scroll up 10 messages. Took minor buy side liquidity. It should close. Oh, it should close body. I apologize. I apologize. I thought you said it should you should close buddy. I apologize. You know what this reminds me of? The Korean guy. Uh, Basically a free trade now. Can we get a W in chat? Can we get a W in chat? And the people that left off the first loss, suckers. Hate from Alaska. Hate from Milwaukee. Dub, 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 dub. Let's go. Yes, sir. And we're ripping to the sky. Finally. Woo! And maybe it was worth sitting through this whole trade for 3-hour stream, chat. A 3-hour stream. I have no time to make lunch. I'm going to have no time to make lunch. Absolutely no time. Guys, stop talking about the Korean guy, please. If you want to win my winning trades, you're also going to have to survive my losing trades. It's just like, you have to. It's like, if you cannot survive taking a loss, if you come into a stream and expect to win every single day, and then the second he takes a loss after taking 3 previous wins, you leave, you're asking to be spoon-fed in an industry no one can win 100% of. So those people who left after that loss are now sticking with that loss and probably gambling to make it back. While I, without emotions, statistically and strategically moved to gold, took a model setup, and now we already have a free trade. It's that simple. And if this doesn't work out, we move on to the next day, and then the next day. And statistically long term, we will make everything back. To be profitable, you have to accept losses as a tax. Bro, chill with spamming, though. Don't like that reaction. don't like that reaction. All the hard work we waited for it to rip up higher is just. We have a 3-minute fair value gap here. I think it's high resistance liquidity run though. I do. I think it's still probably going to move up higher. Our stop loss is at the low of the consolidation. It could be accumulation, manipulation, distribution, but we're keeping our stop loss here. We're keeping our stop loss there. Just trust the process, chat. Trust the narrative more than the 1 minute. Yeah, now it's going in my direction. So I had the right bias too. It just manipulated one more time. Like I even had the right bias. That's how good of a loss it was. That I had the right bias. It was just at the wrong time. But the people that fail to see that that was a good loss are the people that don't lose. Like no, sorry, not don't lose. The people that don't strategically lose. They gamble lose. We're in that 3-minute fair value gap now. Let's see if we can bounce off of it. If not, I mean, risk is basically off the table now, so there's really no issue. No, Justin, I announced before I took the trade that it was cut risk. And a $550 loss is cut risk. I usually risk about, for full risk, $2,000 per trade. Trust me, I said cut risk before I took the trade. You can go back and find it. This is also cut risk as well, and we dragged our stop loss. Wait 1 second. Why is my chat so bugging out right now? I can't see anything. The heck? Nah, bro. Ben is down like 20K today. No. $500 times 20. It's not 20K, but you might want to go back to math class. Let's see your channel activity and how many times you've been in this stream. I actually swear these people don't have jobs. My dumbass heard you say cut the losses and cut the loss, so I did. I wasn't looking, Lamau. Still got profits, nice. Guys, it's okay. It's like $72 on a $500 risk. It's gonna be $100 loss if it gets stops as out. It's a good loss,
Order
chat.
filled.
Stop filled.
We're good. Breathe. It's a shitty day. That's a W. It's like a break-even loss. Okay, but if that rips up now, that's OD. But guys, we're gonna come back on PM session. We're gonna chill, go take a break, grab a drink, grab a snack, and we're good. We're good. It skimmed your stop loss. You didn't even get out yet? Okay. I can understand getting upset at the last loss if you're new to the stream and you haven't seen my winners. But getting upset about, and that'll be annoying, but getting upset about losing a cut risk dragged stop loss, that's crazy. This is pretty wild, the fact that it did that. Not gonna lie. Hey, dude, can you explain my bias again? Bullish. Good risk management. We had a great risk management day today. This can still be a winning trade. I'm not going to touch it. There's better probabilities. I'm not going to risk again. It tapped us out, literally, bro. Nah, I'm not going to chase. Don't worry. Don't chase, guys. Don't chase. You're still in? Nice. Don't chase. Please don't chase. I'll take a partial. Top made a couple nice. W Ben, when the PM stream start, 1:10 PM Eastern time on TikTok. 2 L's, bro. Such a rookie move to trade today, L, bro. What? That's got to be rage bait, right? It's either rage bait or the guy might have autism. But yeah, no. Staying away from it. You could, if you want to re-enter, you can. It's not my risk. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, like I said, that's got to be rage bait. Do you guys trust the process? Have you guys not seen me lose more than this and then we bounce back? Trust the process. Looks like it's ripping up higher, but I'm not going to engage into it. No, bro. Everyone that knows how to actually trade would not have taken 2 L's today. No, it's actually got to be rage bait. Let me check his channel activity. I mean, this is his. I think it's not. This is his first time in stream. He actually thinks that good traders don't take losses. Oh my gosh. I actually think he's right. I actually don't think he's rage baiting. But we'll be back on the PM session, chat. I'm not engaging into this. We'll be back on the PM session, 1:10 p.m. Eastern time on TikTok. We'll finish in prayer. Go get a snack. Go breathe. Go relax. Come back refreshed, ready to make it back. It's all good. Losses happen. We cut risk on the first one. Cut risk and drag stop loss on the second one. We're Gucci in the coochie. We're Gucci on the coochie, chat. All right. We're going to finish the prayer, and then we'll see you on the PM session. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for another amazing day, Lord. Thank you for blessing us with these losses today to learn from our losses, because without losses, we cannot turn into the person that we need to be, Lord. Please be with everyone on the other side of the screen, Lord. Maybe if they're struggling, if they're going through a hard time, please protect them and make sure that they will be okay, Father. Please be with us. Forgive us for our sins, Lord. And deliver us from the evil one. For thine is the kingdom, power, glory forever and ever. Please be with us for the rest of this day and forgive us. In Jesus Christ's holy, amazing name we pray. Amen. All right, chat. We'll see you guys in the PM session. I'm not going to risk anymore. Pretty much one loss, one break even. If you did not blow your account today, you did good. Okay? And why do I say that? You don't have to be winning every day. Only the people who don't get payouts are the people that blow their accounts on bad days. And you'll see. You'll see. We'll finish out this week super profitable, but only because I manage my risk on the bad day. We're still profitable this week. Remember, we had 3 wins yesterday. 3 wins yesterday, 1 loss, 1 break even. Both were cut risk. Okay? You'll see. You'll see, chat. Just trust the process. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. God bless.